900 million wooden Louisville slugger bats. We started making bats at this location in 1996, and today, this is the only place in the world that will make the wooden Louisville slugger bat. The Hillrig family is now 6 generations, and they're very, very active in the operations of our day-to-day work here in the factory, the forest, and our mill. I want to point out these pictures you see around the forest room. They're taken from the region where we have our forest, which is northern Pennsylvania and lower New York State, right on the New York-Pennsylvania border. And we're very proud of the forest because today we will grow more trees than we use. We leave the very best trees standing in the forest to ensure the integrity of the future forest in that whole region. We have our own mill, but if we do buy timber from another mill, we make sure they follow the same environmental principles. Now we're getting ready to go into the factory. It's not very busy today because it's Saturday, it's the end of the season, but machines are running, so there's some safety rules. In front of the machinery, in front of all the work areas, there'll be yellow lines. So make sure you stay behind and in between the yellow lines, okay? Don't touch any of the machinery, the conveyors, don't touch any of the billets or bats or anything laying around unless I hand it to you. And if I do hand you a billet or a bat, don't try to swing it, okay? Don't see anybody get hurt. I got one other rule. When we're out in the factory, while we're in the factory, no photography will be allowed, okay? We're going to start off 600 miles from here. We're going to our mill.
This I got a picture here.
Baseball began, these forests stood ready to bring the game to life. Millions of years of geologic activity deposited rich soil, crafted these slopes, and created a condensed growing season along the Pennsylvania-New York border. No other region in the world produces so many trees in the best densities for baseball bats. This is where all Louisville slugger bats begin. Hillrig and Bradstreet Company scouts these woods in search of the rare trees perfect for major league play. Straight, healthy, and about 65 years old. Selected maple, ash, birch, and poplar will yield the next crop of Louisville slugger bats. Passed down through generations, the knowledge of what makes a great bat is the Hillrig family's legacy and secret for success. Bob Hillrig is a 5th generation bat maker. Since 1884, his family has created the Louisville slugger baseball bat. With a keen eye and exacting standards, Bob and Jeff Post assess the potential beneath the bark, identifying the DNA for greatness that might lie within. With each crucial cut, our experts bring the tree one step closer to becoming the legendary Louisville slugger bat. These early stages are key to producing bats destined for the next generation of major league heroes. At our lumber mill, logs are scrutinized again. The inside is exposed for a closer look. Standards are high. The wood must withstand the powerful impact of big league hitting. Selected logs are cut to 40 inches and split into wedges along their natural grain lines. This hands-on approach is the preferred method 7-inch cylinders are known as billets. A defiance lathe can also create a billet directly from a wedge. Another option to produce billets is the tube saw, which draws cylinders from the log itself and yields more billets per log. An average tree can produce up to 60 billets. Wax is applied on the billet ends to ensure proper drying in our high-tech vacuum kilns. After drying, billets are weighed and separated into grades. The top or prime grade is reserved for professional bats. Less than 15% of billets are prime. Once graded, the billets begin their journey to Louisville, to the same factory where you are today. You're about to experience how Hilrick and Bradsby is still making history.
Equipment over there, okay? 1972, what happened? Aluminum bats came out. Metal drivers came out. Fiberglass hockey sticks started coming out. So by 1990, instead of making 7 million wooden bats, we were only making 1 million wooden bats. Okay? So we didn't need all that space. We weren't making hockey sticks or golf clubs anymore. Urban renewal said, come back to Louisville. We pretty much got this property for nothing. We came back, we built the factory on an empty lot. That's where you are. This used to be a parking lot. And the building the bat's leaning against is part of our corporate headquarters. So we came back here in 1995 and we made the first bat in 1996. So we've been back over here since 1996, okay? All right, anybody else have a yes?
Ash trees becoming difficult to find. Ash trees?
Oh, it's called the emerald ash borer. Yeah, it's killing all the ash trees. That's why we're using birch. We tried to use poplar, we're using red oak, but players have kind of slowly changed. Eventually, there will be no more ash bats. So we're going to just have maple, birch, and maybe poplar and red oak, okay? We used to, like I said, we used to use hickory and like white oak or red oak, but they're too dense and too heavy. The bats weigh, 38, 40 ounces. Players want a 31, 32 ounce. They want the speed today. So whatever wood you choose, it's got to be strong enough, but yet light enough to make the bats for the players today. Anybody else have any questions? Well, if you do, I'll be out in the museum. I'll be glad to answer them. Those double doors take you right back into the museum. So if you didn't get to see some stuff, you want to check it out, go right back there. That door will take you into the museum, into the gift shop. This door here, these two, will take you out into our main lobby. If you go down that main hallway, remember that's the one you came in? Right across from the ticket window, we have something called the Grand Slam Wonderland. It's a room full of Christmas decorations, a great place to get some photos, and Miss Claus is running around there giving candy canes out. And then if you go down a little bit further, the hallways, the restrooms, if you go to the very end of the hallway, we have some batting cages, we have the electric train, and we have a big glove and some other stuff back there. So there's other things to do, okay? Again, on behalf of Hilrick and Bradsby and all of us here, thank you all for coming down. Everybody goes home today with a souvenir. Everybody gets a little bitty bat, okay? There you go. Take one and pass it around. I'm going to let everybody kind of help me out here, okay? Take me forever to hand these out. So take you one and help the people around behind you there, okay? There you go, young man.
We whack each other. Want to go through the gift shop?
Yeah.